Pat, this is Chris, Joe and Phil, and we're Grinspoon. This is our EPK, our electronic press kit, and we're here to talk about our new record. It's called Alibis and Other Lies. It comes out on July 14th, and we're going to go through the songs and we're going to talk about the recording process, and I hope you enjoy. We started recording in demoing in February. We kind of put some songs together. We did it in 3 different batches.
You never know when you start out writing songs if they're going to be good or bad, really, but we tried to make the songs, the demos, as good as possible, so it sort of cut down on sort of this wasted time writing too many crap songs.
Yeah, Black Tattoo was just a few riffs that I wrote. I think it was for our second demo session, and it's kind of like a tribute to Body Count.
There goes the neighbourhood.
There goes the neighbourhood. Yeah, it was just kind of rocking. I was listening to a lot of kind of Black Sabbath, and it's got a little bit of Led Zeppelin, and it's kind of the intro riff kind of stems from listening to that. And then I really liked a song that we had on our Easy record called Yarny Marny, which had a similar kind of stagnated kind of rhythm, so I just kind of messed with that a little bit. And Phil came along with a really good lyric. Yeah,
it came together really good, that song. It just immediately when Pat played it, it felt like it fitted, and was all. I mean, it goes from half-time to full-time, which is what we do, and yeah, it just had energy and kind of announced that we were hitting our straps a bit. Lyrically, it's about a dream, a la Memento, Guy Pearce with tattoos, and it's a cool little track. There's no middle 8, which I love, just in and out.
It's all over in 2 minutes and 50
seconds. Yeah, so. Yeah, Minute by Minute was written in the same succession as Leave It and What You Got, on the same night, I think. It was a good night. Minute by Minute deals with grief and how people can be really close to you physically, but all emotionally they're all far away. Like it's you can actually comfort them and say it's going to be okay, but really they're in space. Yeah, it deals with that, and it's got a cool 2 packs a day line. And strings, and it's in 6/8, or I think it's in 6/8 or 3/4, kind of a waltz, a seaside waltz, bit of a shanty. I think when I originally demoed the song, it was only 2 verses and 2 choruses and ended, so we managed to string together a middle 8 and a 3rd verse, and yeah, a really pretty song, and so one that actually means something, which is rare for me. So yeah. Minute by minute, day by day. Got was kind of the first song I wrote for this record. Although I wrote other ones, but not very good. They weren't very good. This What You Got's a cheeky kiss off. It's all kind of working. It's fun to play, and there's a little Keith Richards lick which I like.
Bit funky.
Bit funky, it is a bit funky. Yeah, a little bit funky, and yeah, it's What You Got's nothing. I think it's a term we use quite frequently when I got nothing. So yeah, so there's plenty of that. It's just a term. It's fun.
We did the demos with Ramesh Sathaya, who actually produced our first ever EP, which was just a self-titled green EP. And then when we started demoing in February, he put his hand up to do the demos. And over the process of kind of reacquainting ourselves with him, we just thought that after a while, why don't we get Ramesh to do the record? Like, he's got a real big feeling for the band, and he had a real feeling for the songs, and he really wanted to do it. And it was, I guess, us giving him a bit back to him, giving him an opportunity to do something after 10 years.
Caught the last train home.
I think the direction of this record, as opposed to the last one, is, I think the last one maybe got a little bit middle of the road at points. You know, like it was probably just a balance of songs. It had a much bigger balance of slower songs to the fast one sort of thing. So I think this one we're going to keep it a bit more up tempo, a bit more rocking.
Yeah, the lyrical content and also production is much more related to what's happening here. and what's happening now in Australia and specifically Sydney. We're very excited about touring this new album. We've got a new member on board for touring purposes, and yeah, it's all coming together, and we've got our first show coming up, and we're all pretty excited.
It's fun.
Sound excited?
Yeah.
It's a fun record to play live. I would say out of the 12 songs that we recorded, we're playing 9 of them in the live show, which is a lot for us. I don't think we've really ever done that percentage of new songs in our set. So I think that's representative of how much we enjoy playing the album live and doing it.
It's also good not to play some of the old songs we've been playing for 12 years, but we were able to drop some, and therefore it's almost like, and also having a new member, it's kind of like, wow, this is pretty new. It's new for us. So.
It's a bit of a fresh take on everything.
Yeah.
Let's rock and roll.
I think it's something. No, I think this current album is probably our strongest album ever. Like we've just compiled the best of and got through that, and you know, I think it's you could basically take a track off this album off any of our previous albums. So you know, we're playing to our strengths, and yeah, it's really enjoyable album for us to play.
I think it's probably going to be the most satisfying one to actually come out, because it's been a long time since we've done a record, and we've got a few trial and tribulations of getting to this point, and it is a good album, and I think our fans are going to like it. And added to that is the fact that, you know, it's really satisfying to get it out, to co-produce it ourselves, to do it in a fashion that we wanted to do it, and hopefully to have people really enjoy it.
Gotta get away to a place where the weekend's still alive. I'm afraid if you're not awake, we're gonna leave here now. You might not make it through.
It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, done.
The album title just popped into my head at one point when I was walking to the studio, and it kind of comes from a lyric from, I think, What You Got, where you say something about
Your
alibis.
alibis don't mean nothing anymore. Now you're walking out the front door.
So I just thought something that rhymed with alibis and other lies did, and then it kind of just sounds cool. I don't know what it means. It doesn't really mean anything.
You know,
Or it does. I don't know.
You always kind of get asked the question, you know, what's with the title, but I think it's just a, you know, it's just a good title. It rhymes.
It rhymes. And Thrills, Kills and Sunday Hills rhymed. But that's a silly title when I look back on it. But Alibis and Other Lies rhymes, and it sounds nice,
Very
poetic, mysterious, and
People will probably just call the album Alibis.
yeah, Alibis. I like them. I like
It's
them.
more like, what does it mean to you?
Oh, I like that.
It's not what it means to us, it's what it means to you.
Yeah. Interpretation.
As far as where the band's going to go after our 5th album, I think as long as we're enjoying it, and as long as we're having a good time, and we're making music that not only we want to hear, but other people want to hear. I think once you become not relevant and you're doing it, treating it like a job, and that's when it becomes unenjoyable. And I think the only reason that we really got into this in the first place was that we enjoyed playing music with each other, and we enjoyed the touring, and we enjoyed that lifestyle of being in a rock and roll band. As soon as that wears thin, if that ever wears thin, then maybe that'll call it. I think everyone will know when the time is right, but hopefully not too soon.
Goodbye. Thanks for watching our thingy.
We hope you enjoyed yourselves and learned something today.
Yes.
We certainly enjoyed ourselves, didn't we?
Oh, we had a great time. We've got to get into rehearsal to practice the songs to play live, and we hope to see you in the show really soon by Grinspoon.